Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Just Wing It Woodworking, where basically everything I do, I'm just winging it. Plans are good, don't get me wrong, but I like to just roll with it and make it as I go. And today we're going to replace this old coffee tabletop made out of pine, still well built, and we're going to replace it with this walnut. And we have to mill this walnut down yet. We're going to use the planer, the joiner, run it through the table saw, glue it together, and hope it turns out nice. So let's get started planing it down. All right, now that we have these boards run through the planer to their desired thickness, we're going to run them through the joiner and then the table saw to get parallel sides so we'd be ready for glue up. So as you can see, Moo decided to join me today for this part. Hi Moo, say hi Moo. This is actually one of my favorite parts. Taking the wood and trying to basically match it with itself and find grain patterns that go together and figuring out what's actually going to work best. It's not down cut to size yet, so we're going to try to cut out like this knot here, even though that does give character, but for this specific application, we really don't want to use the knots. There's some blonde in this. This is pretty blonde walnut, but still walnut nonetheless, and still really, really pretty. We already sent it through the planer. We've been through the joiner, the table saw, so now both sides are actually parallel to each other, which will help with glue up. And when we put it together, we'll do a little dry fit. I'm going to use a dowel jig and dowel it together to try to keep it as flat as we can, or somewhat in line. And then go from there, glue it up, and hopefully we'll turn up a nice coffee tabletop. And we'll see what it looks like from there. outside to not get tense, but I'm going to be trimming the edges anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just goes to show that you can actually do a look with cheap clamps. I don't have the expensive ones, and that'll work. Got a great squeeze out, and I think this sit overnight. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's the next day, actually 2 days later. I got a little busy yesterday. It's time to take these out of the clamps and see what we have. For a cheap little scraper. I think I paid $10 for it, maybe, not even. I don't even remember now. Does a pretty good job. Hello! Yay, everybody's favorite part, sanding. actually sanded it with 220 grit, which I have right now. But I sanded it with 220 grit, and I added water just on a rag, and I stimulated it and bring off the little fibers up. And I just resanded it with 220. That way, once you put your little finish on, I'm going to be using oil, linseed oil. It doesn't actually go whoop, and then you have to try to sand that. That's not a good thing. So I just add a little bit of water to your tabletop. That's what I do after sanding it with your final finish sandpaper. And sand it again. You have a nice smooth finish. So now I'm going to add the oil. Okay, and here's the final result. I tried to go with the same design that the other tabletop was, a little skirting around the bottom. I used a dowel jig to put this together, and it's actually the first time I used that dowel jig. I had just gotten it for Christmas, and it worked out really well. Everything turned out nice. I'm happy with it. I used 4 coats of polyurethane. Only sanded once in between because we kind of wanted to leave the grainy profile on the top. But if you enjoyed this video, please maybe hit the subscribe button. I'm going to make more videos. I have a lot of projects to do. I'm really excited about it. So until then, I'll see you next time.